Hello everybody, my name is Archie Carter and welcome to the second instalment of The Good, the Bad and the Chelsea. And Chelsea are up and running in the Premier League with a fantastic 5-1 win over West Ham with goals from João Pedro, Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo and Trevor Chalobah, which helped us gain all 3 points at the London Stadium. I'm going to go through 2 good things and 2 bad things about the game in this video, so let's get straight into it. The first good point is that Pedro Neto is very underrated. Now, last season, Pedro Neto came into the team and I was extremely excited by this signing. Over the course of last season, I thought he played very well for the most part, but it was consistency that kind of let him down a bit. He has ended last season and started this season extremely well, in my opinion. Against Crystal Palace, we saw the shades of Pedro Neto last season that I didn't quite like. Against West Ham, we saw the parts about Pedro Neto which I absolutely adore as a player. He's probably one of my favourite Chelsea players right now because he works so hard off the ball. On the ball, he puts in fantastic crosses. He gets in brilliant positions now. He's got fantastic ball striking. I absolutely love Pedro Neto as a player, and this game showed why. And that goal specifically, he got in the right position. Yes, Wan-Bissaka let him get past him a bit too easily maybe, but he got in at the back post, and that's what all the best wingers do, is making sure they can find the right positions for themselves to score in. It was a fantastic performance overall from Pedro Neto. As I said, fantastic work rate off the ball. Brilliant on the ball. He's not taking as many touches now. He's being quite quick with his decision making, which I absolutely love. I think this is going to be a great season for him, honestly. And I absolutely love him as a player. So yeah, fantastic performance from Pedro Neto, and I'm really, really happy for him. The next good point is that it was a trademark Moises Caicedo performance. Moises Caicedo made his 100th appearance for Chelsea at the London Stadium, and there's something poetic about the fact that after his horrific debut at the London Stadium where we lost to West Ham, 99 appearances later, he's playing a major part in a 5-1 thrashing of West Ham where he gets himself a goal as well. Moises Caicedo, I make it no secret, I think he's one of the best midfielders in the world. I think he's probably the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. Yes, I said that right. Moises Caicedo, I think he's the best defensive midfielder in the Premier League. He's better than Rodri. Against West Ham, it was a textbook performance from him defensively. I mean, he was just absolutely everywhere. He was winning tackles. He wasn't letting anything get past him. And then on the ball, he's apparently very limited on the ball, according to some rival fans. Well, he was playing a major part in controlling the tempo for us in this game to our advantage. So on to the bad points now. And after a 5-1 win, it's quite hard to find bad points, but we're going to try and find them anyway. And the first one is that Robert Sanchez still fills me with no confidence whatsoever. Robert Sanchez, he was fantastic towards the end of last season, and he was brilliant in the Club World Cup for the most part, especially against PSG in that Club World Cup final. He just blew me away, and I thought, you know what, maybe Sanchez is improving. Maybe I was too harsh on him. Again, it was just a poor performance from him in terms of goalkeeping. I mean, that first goal, everyone's saying what a wonder goal it was from Lucas Paquetá. But if you saw Sanchez, he's moving to his right a bit, and I don't know why he's moving to his right. Maybe he's expecting the goal to fly into his top left-hand corner, but he's moving to his right, which makes it a lot harder for him to save the shot. If he just stands the same way where he was and doesn't make any adjustments to his positioning, then he probably saves that shot. And it's those small things that separate great goalkeepers from world-class goalkeepers. And look, I think Sanchez is a great goalkeeper, but that goal he could have done a lot better on. And yes, the defence could have done a lot better on as well. The goal that was luckily offside for us, I mean, he should have saved that as well. It was like having Kepa in goal again. I mean, his hands were just like butter for that goal. Yeah, it was not a great performance from Robert Sanchez whatsoever. He didn't fill me with any confidence. He's getting a little bit better on the ball, to be fair to him. But you can see that it's the same thing that happens with Robert Sanchez every single time. When he makes a mistake, his head drops. He's trying to rectify that mistake as quickly as possible. But you can't do that as a goalkeeper. You've got to keep calm and keep collected even after you make a mistake. And Sanchez, once he makes a mistake, you can just see another one coming from a mile off. And on to the second bad point now, and that is that we've lost Cole Palmer through injury. Look, this is absolutely devastating. I hope it's not a long injury. Obviously, if reports are to be believed, he's going to have a scan on his groin, which Chelsea are hoping that he'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks maybe. Again, those are just reports, so he could be out for a lot longer. He could be out for a lot shorter than that as well. So we don't know what the whole extent of the injury is. I just hope it's not a big injury. I mean, he walked off the pitch quite nicely. You know, he wasn't like hobbling off the pitch or anything. So I guess that is some encouragement. And the fact that Chelsea were willing to risk him for the West Ham game. As we know, Chelsea are very, very careful with not risking players when it comes to injuries, in case obviously they get a longer term injury, as we've seen with Reece James, as we've seen now with Wesley Fofana, who came on against West Ham. Esteval, he came on the pitch and filled Palmer's boots very, very well, got an assist and made a name for himself, absolutely. But yeah, hopefully Palmer's not going to be out for a while, because he's a world-class player and we need him in the team regularly. So let's go over the whole performance now, and look, it was a very, very shaky start, I won't lie. Conceding that early goal, it was very frustrating, especially as I think the defence and Sanchez could have done a lot better on that goal. Even after we got the equaliser, with João Pedro's equaliser, we were still looking a bit shaky, and we were lucky not to go 2-1 down. Luckily, West Ham were just offside for that goal. Overall, it was a fantastic performance. We ended up controlling the game. We didn't let our heads drop as well, which I absolutely love about this team, is that the mentality seems a lot better now. When we concede a goal, we don't let our heads drop. We're just like, you know what, let's keep going forward. Let's keep playing the same way we've been playing. Let's not feel sorry for ourselves. And you can see that's made a massive difference throughout last season and already this season against West Ham. So yeah, fantastic performance. Great to see guys like Caicedo and Trevor Chalobah on the score sheet. I thought the defence was pretty solid in the end. But yeah, fantastic performance overall. It was exactly the kind of response I wanted after the Crystal Palace game. I literally said I hope that we absolutely batter West Ham to make me feel better about that Crystal Palace performance. And we absolutely did. It made me feel a lot better about that Palace performance. Let's not forget Palace are a very, very well-drilled side. They're very, very well set up under Glasner. They're going to take a lot of points off the big teams this season. West Ham, on the other hand, I think they're going to be struggling under Graham Potter. And I'm sorry, Graham, but for the torture that you put us Chelsea fans under during the 2022-2023 season, we had to just hit you for 5 goals and get a little bit of revenge on you there. But yeah, fantastic game, fantastic performance, and it was really fun watching Chelsea. Let me know what you guys think of the performance in the comments below, though. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, as I said, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.